Hi everyone, good morning. How are you doing today? It's an amazing day, and yes, today we are here to talk about how to cut the cost or how to minimize the cost of building materials. If you are undergoing a building project here in Nigeria, we're going to give you some tips on how to cut the cost and how to, not break the bank. Yes, so my name is Abigail Alabia. With me today, we have the Executive Director of Dynasty Threshold Limited, Mr. Samuel Moses. You're welcome, sir.
Okay, good morning. We want to welcome everybody to this broadcast. So, I want to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, anywhere in the world that you're watching this view from.
Yeah, so okay, let's quickly jump right into it. We promise we're going to do this, and yes, we are doing this today. I have a few questions for you, sir. Let's start with what are the challenges that people that want to build undergo? Some of the challenges that people that are undergoing is either they are presently undergoing building projects or they have intention to build. What are the likely challenges that they are going to face, especially here in Nigeria?
Okay, thank you for that question. First and foremost, if you have the land already, you've already overcome number one challenge that you can have the land and you have access to your land.
Yes.
And there's a corner piece because a lot of people pay for land. On getting there, you can't find your land again. You've already built there.
Yes.
And they have to move them to other places that you don't like. So number one challenge is your land. You can have physical possession of your challenge. Then number two, at the point of building, maybe on getting there, you need to see this, you need to see that. So they're asking you have to pay so S and Y amount of money. So you must have a relationship with the head of the family, not the boy, the head of the family. I repeat. So make the payment and get your receipts from them. So with the receipt, then make sure you let them know that you should give a representative from there that is coming to stand with you at the site. Don't let them understand that they should not mind maybe what they will eat or what they will drink, so that other people will not come to send your workers away or to stop the job. So on getting there, you will be able to tell them the family is aware they should not disturb so that the work can begin. At the end, there's no way that you won't tip them with something 500, 1,000, so that they won't disturb your job. Because the moment that you missed your materials, cement, sand, this and they send them away, that's waste. So that is on that. So once you can settle that area, you can start your job at the site.
Okay, all right. So let's quickly go right into the main topic of today. How can people undergoing building projects cut down or minimize the costs of the project?
Okay, let me start with the example of a friend who bought a land here in Lagos. When he wants to be, because he's novice, he didn't know anything. Just on foundation alone, they've already finished the guy. And the guy had to send for me, I should come and rescue him out.
Wow.
On getting there, the amount of money they've already collected from him to have taken the house far. And this guy was at a point of pain and regret. So number one thing is that buying of cement, you have to go to the right source. Because we have people who bought from the depot and they are reselling. Nothing stopping you of you approaching them and also buy from them, because you buy at a very minimized cost. I assume when I was building my house, our bag of cement was 800 naira from depot. So if you go to where the wholesale are, it's more than that. I'm talking of 10 to 12 years ago. Presently now, if you want to buy cement, it's 8,000 or more than that. But if you are buying from those depot, maybe it's 7,500. You say 500. If you multiply 500 maybe times 50 bag, you now more that, or times 20 bag, you now more that. So with the carrier, maybe 100 or 200 per bag. Then at the end, maybe you are able to make 300 now from each bag times 20, 50 bag. You save a lot of money.
Yes.
Then at the point maybe whereby you want to mold block, I will always advise that molding block is better than buying block. The reason is those guys, not that I'm spoiling job for anybody, but you are the one that want to live in your house. You are the owner of the building. If after building and the building start cracking, you won't like it. So molding block, you can use a bag for either 40 or 45. You buy the sand direct, maybe the tipper is 80,000. If you are going to their car park, you can buy it maybe at the rate of 120. So you buy 8,000. Then the guy that will mold per block, per cement, per bag is 1,700 or 1,800 naira. So they can mold like 45 or 40. then you multiply by the number of the block you want. So by the time you get 2 tipper of sand, can make like 3,000 block from that. And multiply at the end, each block might end up to be like 300 naira. But you are buying 6 inches can be 600, so you save half of those money.
Yes.
Multiply 300 naira times 3,000 block or 4,000 block. This training is for those who believed they can do it. It's not for maybe men or women who think I'm rich enough, I can afford anything. But we are helping those who know that they want to do it, but they don't have enough money. You don't need to have 1 million to start your building. You don't need to have 2 million. With 50,000, 100,000, get the cement, get the sand, buy bit by bit and start building. When I start building my house, I don't have 500,000 at cash. I didn't have 1 million at cash. But as the money is coming, you make sure you approach your site to do something. So once you can overcome that, you have enough block, then you can now send for bricklayer that is coming to bid for you. The moment the guy comes, you might want to charge you on contract base. You let it to know, no, I'm not doing that. Let's do pay as you go. Come and mold 100 block for me. How much will it cost? Okay, it's 13,000. No, I cannot pay that. I can do 10,000, 8,000. Because if they charge you based on contract, it can be times 4 of what you're supposed to have spent. If at the end of 3,000 blocks you spend maybe like 300,000, 400, they can charge you is 600,000, is 800,000. So once you can bargain that with them, that is 100 by 100, let's do that. So you now make sure you know that you will be the one to settle bricklayer, because the society, the association of bricklayer, they will come, because it's still part of the question. My friend, she's still going to ask me. So make sure you have it at the back of your mind. I will be the one to settle those. They have to settle money, then be there to monitor it. If you can't be on the ground, make sure you have a trusted hand that can be at the side to monitor that. So before they start erecting, you will need a granite. You don't need to go to where they sell at the retail. We do supply, and we have people bring it from quarry to wherever you are building. They can come to anywhere you want them to come. So they supply it with the price from the depot, from quarry where they are bringing it. And with that, if peradventure you want to buy from those guys outside, they can say Patipa is maybe 500,000. From the quarry you can get it 300, 350,000. So you save again like 150. By the time you calculate all this money that you think they are not money, you'll be shocked that half of what you are supposed to use to build, maybe your plan to build was 20 million, 30 million, you might end up not using more than 15 million to build. So you have saved a lot of money, and you'll be proud enough to know that you monitor your building from the start. And from that point, we now move to when we want to talk about the buying of iron, wood, and roofing sheets. It's stage by stage. After foundation, lintel. After lintel, roofing. The moment you roof, then you can now go to where they sell wood by yourself and the sawmen. What you just have to do is ask the carpenter guy, give me the list. Then put the price there. You duplicate it by writing it out without the price. Go to market and price it down by yourself.
Yeah.
You don't need to, because if you are giving them all the money, you'll be afraid that when am I going to roof again? That's another headache. So you buy it yourself, bring it to the side, then call them, negotiate the price. How much do you want to roof it? Okay, I want to collect so much. You beat it down. You don't need to talk to only one person. At least let them know that I have 3 or 4 more people I'm talking to. So at that point, they know they need a job. So get their own cost, keep it, call another person, call the top person, make sure you get the one that is going to do it better and good. Then ask the guy, let me see the job you've done with your picture on it, that you are the one that roofed this out, you are the one that roofed that, so that they will end up doing a shabby job, or the job that you're not happy. The job that at the end the house is leaking, you're having problem with it. So at that point, the moment you are through with your roofing, go to where they sell a roofing sheet yourself. They are camping that do that.
Yes, sir.
Then they will come and mention it by yourself. These are where many people have problem. Most people that work in company everywhere, they give every job out. Maybe to my what is it called? My engineer, my this, my that. Go there yourself. Ask them to come and do the measurement. Then negotiate it down. Everything, there's room for negotiation in everything you are doing. Negotiate it down. You know how much it's going to cost you. Then you go ahead. Then by the time you do the payment, all what they ask you is transportation to bring it to the site. Then call those guys back. Okay, oh yeah, come and do I bought the refrigerator. Let's go ahead with the job. How much is it going to cost? Then price everything. Negotiate. Then the moment they are through with that, then you move into plumbing work. What's it called? Electrical work. Then the same thing. Plumbing work, writer work. Everything. Ask them to write it out. Go and price yourself. Know what it costs to buy it yourself. Don't just move out money, because I do see the pain a lot of people are going through, and we are like, let's help people out. So nothing stop you to buy it. If the first guy said don't buy materials for another guy will collect it, another guy will accept it. Buy it, call them, negotiate the price, monitor the price, make sure that nothing is being stolen from the site. Then POP, the plumbing, the wiring, all the job. From there you move to plastering. When you get to the point whereby you want to do plastering, then you need much more cement. Approach the same place I've mentioned. Go to the depot. If you need like 500 bags of cement, ask the bricklayer, how many bags of cement do we need here to do this job? The moment you get the quantity, then you can negotiate with the depot. If they have 2 or 3 people to supply, they can also load your own, come to your site, offload it for you. Then before you know, all those small money, all those small money, you are saving a lot of money. And before you know what's happened, you are already at the finishing point. Bring them in again, negotiate the price. Make sure you don't have only one workers. Have more than 2, 3 that you can checkmate the price to make sure the right person that is collecting the right money from you, that you don't need to waste money. Because we are at a point whereby anything you are doing, count the costs. Check with what you have, save money, so at the end you can get the results of the value of the money you are paying. So let me stop there.
Wow, that was really insightful, sir. You said something that when you are building, you should, if you cannot monitor it, you can put someone trusted, and that leads me to my next question, because I think one of the reasons why a lot of people are scams when it comes to all these building projects is because they are not involved themselves in the project, and also they are not assigning it to a trusted legal or registered organization. They just put their friends there or their family. My uncle, you see somebody in diaspora say, I'm sending money to my uncle to help me build, or you're in Lagos, you're sending money to your brother in the village. At the end of the day, maybe there's no house at all, or maybe what they built is, you're wondering, all the money I've been sending. We've seen all these things, we've heard all these stories, we see it live, even on social media. People talk about it every time, people go through this every time, because they are doing on trust. Hey, my family member, my friend, don't worry, I'll send money to you. At the end of the day, they built rubbish, or some don't even see any building at all. So sir, how do people that are not available at the location they want to build, maybe they're in diaspora or they're in the city and want to build in the village, how can they avoid this kind of thing?
Okay, I was laughing when you were saying that. Why? Because we have many painful and tearful stories of a lot of people in diaspora not present where their location is, and at the end you see them coming and rolling on the mall crying. I saw a lady like that, rolling, crying bitterly. I felt her pain. So our company we build for people because we have registered engineer, all of them with our organization. So we build. We've already have been building for other people. So if you want us to handle your project, we are good to go. But for you to have a restaurant, because there are many people who send money to their sibling, to their friend, to this, we have a registered lawyer that anything we are doing, we enter an agreement. There's a documentation for every cover we're going to collect from you. At the stage of work, we're going to do video at every stage of work with you. So you know the stage at which your building is. You are sending your money bid by bid, foundation level, lintel level, roofing level, finishing. So you know what you are sending money for part time, and there's a video that covers the job at the site. So you know that the money I send, this is the level that the job is. And your own is you pay your consultation fee. Then any money we need to charge you for supervising, for engineer, we charge you for that. But we make sure that you have your building, your construction is at a good hand and is going on fine. So if you want us to be for you, you are good to go. We'll do a good job for you that you will not regret. You don't need to send money to someone that you not got your money back, or they won't be building anywhere. So that is why a lot of people in the diaspora, they don't want to buy land again. They want to buy a building. But if you have a building right here in Nigeria, we are looking for a trusted hand to hand over the job for, we are good to go. Dynasty Treasury Company, they are good to go with you. So we have a construction arm, and we can do a good and a clean job. We have a good civil engineer that they are at the site, and they can do a good job for you. So on that, you don't have any problem. Contact us, you'll be good.
Wow,
so our number will be released at the end of this video. Wherever you are, you can call us for that.
I think that's a really, really good one, because I've seen a lot of people go through this, and having a registered company with legal backup is one of the best ways you can see to it that your building is is exactly what you want. So the last question I have here is for someone who wants to build, who wants to get involved based on the training you just gave, and you encourage people to get involved in the process themselves, go to the market price, those things and all of those things, but they don't have like the required knowledge. They don't know they don't even know what granite is, they don't know how to blocks, they don't have like they are not savvy in this area. Is there like a consultation program for them with Dynasty Treasury that can help them, that can give them the training at every step in their journey in this process?
Okay, we are free to get in touch too. We are a company whereby you can have access to us free of charge, but there's a consultation fee. Free of what I mean is that you can call us on phone. We will guide you at every stage. We will monitor the stage of your building. If you want us to come over there to see what is going on there, we'll come to checkmate what you are doing. So, what we collect though is not much. Consultation fee is not it's one-on-one. You just have to visit us in the office. You tell us what you want to do. We tell you how much you have to pay. Then we go ahead. That means we have an agreement. Every time you can call us for anything, then we put you through. And that makes me to talk about those who want to do POP, you don't want to do ceiling, you want to do POP. Those POP materials, you can buy it yourself. Ask those guys, give me the numbers of how many bag of the materials we need. Everything, get it yourself. Then paying them is on square meter. You negotiate the price. They can tell you, and so thing is 50,000, it's 40,000. Okay, I'm paying 20,000. I'm paying you 10,000. I have other people that can do it for me. Bring down the price. And if you want to have our men in your site, you are good to go. We will send men to you that will do it for you in a good range. Then aluminum door, all the toilet door, everything you want to do in the place, we have a trusted hand that can do that for you. The another point I want to mention is if you are building 3-bedroom, and you know that you only have little family, why not do 2-bedroom and also have another one to rent out, so that at the old age or at any point you need money, you can have a tenant that is living with you and you're also earning money to cover those things. But some people say, I don't want anybody to stay in the same compound with you. You can have 2 gates, so that they have their own gate, you have your own gate. They don't need to interfere into your affair or to come into your family matter. Just have a fence that they market the place, then have them in one place, you also in one place. While you are doing that, you also have something to fall back on. So that at the end of every month or any time or the end of every year, you have money that you are going to get from some people. Because we have a lot of people that work with organizations, with companies that they don't have a quarter plot anywhere. Yes. They don't have a piece of lot anywhere. And at the end, by the time they are being sacked or they retire, you see that the entrance of that company sleeping at the old age at 70, 80 years. Why? They don't have any. That's why we have many people who died like that. And the problem our nation is having is that while they are working for you, don't train them on business. They are not being trained on what they can do after that job. They end up sitting at home doing nothing, waking up, sleeping, being a liability. We are not doing this video to abuse anybody or to insult anybody, but the truth is bitter. Truth is bitter. I want you to see this video in a perspective whereby is a training that is passing an information to help everybody's future better. We are not trying to insult anybody, but at the old age, you must have something to fall back on. You must not at the old age, then you are at the point whereby you have to call everybody before you can get anything done. It's wrong. Please, let's plan for our old age, and as we do so, the Lord will help us.
Okay, thank you very much for staying with us today. Till the next time when we meet again. I hope this video blessed you and I hope you learned something from it. Feel free to share on every social media platform, and you can follow us on our social media platform on TikTok at Samuel Moses, on Facebook Samuel Moses, on Instagram Samuel Moses, on YouTube Samuel Moses. Thank you and have a great day. Bye.
Okay, thank you. See you at the top. We love you. Bye.